pour Condotta. Sur le flanc droit vers Reinbacher. Ça va dans le territoire des Americans. Reinbacher place au filet. C'est gobé par Ratslav. C'était pas Delgaiso. Le Jack complète sa mise en échec à l'endroit de Kopp. La poule apprécie. Un tir dévié. Et goal! Qui touche un patin, celui de Tuck. Ça revient à Reinbacher. Profondément territoire des Americans. Tente le tourniquet. Son jeu qui rate alors que Beck est...
Goal for Rochester, his 18th for the season, scored by number 12.
Montée de Reinbacher, attention, coupe au filet, son tir qui rate par-dessus le filet.
C'est bien couvert par Radbone.
Qui est poussé au filet par Condotta. Ça revient ensuite à Delgaiso à la ligne bleue. Delgaiso sur la droite à Reinbacher, son tir qui est dévié.
Ouais, c'était menaçant parce qu'il y avait du trafic sur...
Delgaiso! Avec l'aide du numéro 17, assisted by number 17.
Farrell derrière le filet. Cherche l'option de passe, rejoint Delgaiso à Reinbacher.
Des ailes là, présentement.
100%, remise de Reinbacher qui tentait de rejoindre à Reinbacher à la ligne bleue. Reinbacher à Dauphin. Dauphin à Reinbacher. Son tir bloqué par Ratslav. Est-ce que ça a dévié sur...
Il a eu le meilleur, mais c'est suite à une mise en jeu remportée de la part de Winbeck.
Trudeau fait quelques présences avec Reinbacher, là. On leur donne des responsabilités. La passe touche un bâton, celui de Lessichin. Ça revient à Reinbacher. 1 minute d'écoulée au jeu de puissance. Reinbacher, son tir qui est bloqué par les Verts. Et le retour va se retrouver. Attends pour cette tombée de rondelle. C'est parti. Bonne médiane, mesdames, messieurs, ici à la place belle. Un tir de Reinbacher qui est gobé par le gardien but des Verts, ce qui a peut-être donné un...
Et lui, Quintar et Joshua là, qui sont actifs.
Attention, Reinbacher s'amène avec vitesse. Son tir bloqué par le gardien but des Verts. L'a bien défié pour le à Belzile. Belzile retourne à Farrell, à Reinbacher à la ligne bleue. Reinbacher, son tir qui est bloqué par les Verts. Chine, 20 secondes avant le retour de Béliveau. Blais à Dauphin, à Reinbacher. Reinbacher, son tir qui rate par-dessus filet. Rondelle qui est libre. Et... Non.
Perdu pied.
Perdu pied, simplement. La rondelle qui est libre. Reinbacher et goal! Ouverture de Shafee. Son placement de rondelle se retrouve à la ligne bleue pour Reinbacher. Reinbacher, son tir qui est bloqué. Boxé avec le bouclier par Alverson.
Un plateau intéressant.
Beck à la mise en jeu l'emporte. Ça va à Reinbacher à la ligne bleue. Reinbacher place au filet. C'est dans les mitaines de Alverson. Beck arrive. Retourne à Dauphin. Dauphin à Belzile, à Reinbacher. Reinbacher, son tir dans la mitaine d'Alverson. Farrell. Beck devant Fury. C'est remporté par Beck à Reinbacher. Reinbacher, belle manœuvre. Son tir qui est bloqué. Et là, Alverson qui voulait dégager.
The low slot just missed a couple of sticks, and the Rocket get out of trouble. Here comes Reinbacher back in. Reinbacher to the net, shoots, save made by Alverson. Or Reinbacher knifing Allard. He has it at the right circle. Allard looking around, way behind the goal. It comes to the left corner for Petronero. Penalty upcoming. Allard, it's 6-3 crunch with 8:25 to go in the third. Blake gains the line, a shot, score. His pass got deflected, it came right to Joshua.
As the puck drops, that out into the high slot, then the left wing side shot in, and Levi, I think, got a piece of that with Meyer.
To be wanted.
Well, it's even up now at 1, and the puck is in over the Rochester line. Long shot in, knocked out by Levi, bouncing puck, and they score.
Wow.
Come right side. Looking around, back to the point. Taken by Reinbacher on top. Takes a look, now moves on top, takes a shot. Levi grabs it. He's got the line. To the near boards, up the right side, it's taken by Trudeau, feed in a goal shot, they score! Moving up the right wing is Machar, picks down on the near boards. That into the corner, back to the right point, kept in, long shot from there, and they score! Shot from the right point.
Back to Letary, who just leads it out. Bogru investigates it. Back through the middle, Letary steals it back. Toronto's own. Hildeby plays it high off the glass, bounces to the line, and then off of Brew and back the other way. This one Stone. Broken stick off the faceoff. Johnstone trying to get back to that. Through the middle, and Pizzetta doing a pretty good job of hanging on to it. You know, he's fired up. He spent a lot of years here in Montreal. And a lot of the fans still... Everybody trying to see if it'll fall off the branch. Here's Pizzetta to the near side. Johnson back up behind. Down toward the goal. That hit a little too much out front. Smith comes back after it one more time. He'll chase it into the corner. And then a 21-second power play for Laval as it comes back up to the blue line. Del Gaizo, middle of it. Sent ahead, trying to find Tourberg, cut off by Reinbacher, and Trudeau gives it straight back. Here's Xhekaj across the line, dropping it back. Reinbacher, they work it back up for Sammy Blais. Lettieri interested in it again. Beaugrue throws a stick to it. Shaw steals it away and gets a bean, what they thought was a penalty, but the referees were not interested. Here's Sean Farrell with it. Pins him to the boards. Quillen trying to get it loose, and over the far side it comes to Reinbacher. Tipped well wide, and with not down to the goal, and he lets one fly, and Hildeby makes the save. It works its way back up into center ice. And Adam Engstrom, they're going to have to play one heck of a good technical hockey game. And Reinbacher down the right side it goes. Ahead for Vallis. He backhands it, was hoping to find Hames heading into the zone, but it puts it off to Xhekaj. And gets a little bit of a shove from Matt Benning. Up it comes, Reinbacher, far side, down toward the goal. He hobbled a little bit, a bag of bees in his shoes. And at the side of the goal, he is struggling more than just a little bit. Blais, the Marlies press it down the right side. They'll make a full change. Couldn't get after that one if they wanted to. Here's Blais still out there. Zone it comes. Smith down toward the goal. Boy, Kakinen, I don't think, was really keen to have an eye on that one. Lettieri turns around, and this one is back out. Belzile got a tap to it. Quillen back up high. Reinbacher. They turn it around. Belzile feels that cross ice. That one comes off the crossbar. Away by Villeneuve as he moves it ahead through the middle. Lettieri out onto the ice. Smacks it back past highest power play opportunity for Laval as well. Groot deep into the corner. It's a lot of special teams work, those equations. It's just that they weren't finding a lot of offense either. Barbolini tipped back, tipped ahead. Reinbacher will pick it up here as they retreat. Moving it up the boards and out. Belzile feeding it along for Xhekaj. But nonetheless, we're going to play some 4-on-4 here for the next couple of minutes, but only for the next, less than 20 seconds here. Everybody else in the league. Back up it comes to Reinbacher. A little challenge there. Stepping back, Reinbacher, shot right on, rebound, stop. Vallis leads it in down the right side. This crowd is getting used to some winning here in the final in Springfield. But they're hungry. Here's Del Gaizo. Thorpe. The whole Canadiens organization is feeling like they're heading in the right direction. I gave that a bit of a soccer stop. And Sammy Blais picks it up from there. Through the middle.
Here's a shot by Farrell, held out by Dawes. Bouchard behind the net, serves it left circle, in front, tip just wide. A stuff attempt by Farrell, and a glove save. Nothing lead here in his home state of New York. Del Gaizo across, Didier. Wrist shot tipped on goal, and a save made. Pitched it back out to Valen. Valen corrals it. Hallinan Chris Cole rather try to keep it in. Keep it alive. Send it in front for Cruikshank. Turn, push it along by Thorpe. Carried back in by Strand. Out wide Perron, left circle. Perron threw it in front looking for Cruikshank and missed his stick, and the Rocket able to behind. Got it for Dauphin, thrown back out in front for Blais, bouncing puck. Jab Freeman on out, a quick shot by Reinbacher, turned aside by the blocker of Malik.
Going on there off the left wing, shot in, that's blocked away. Along the far boards, drawn back at the left point. Kept it again, thrown toward the net. Levi has it, holds on. Have to turn back for it. Now start to work forward again, flip deep in the zone and coming down the near corner. That's backhanded around behind the net, off to the other side. Shooting at the net to our left, and it's back into the Laval zone, but carried up the right wing. In over the Rochester line along the near boards, and a shot in, blocked away by Levi. Into the slot and off.
His backhand, and then is placed to the boards. Pare comes in to help out as he back off an injury and into the Marlies, that was for sure. Vallis right back to it. Quillen tried to collect that, but they have been a solid North Division. They're able to move it back up. Johnstone lays it down into the near side corner as Joshua Waugh goes after it. He's able to get a hold of it, and the Rock. One back by Dauphin. Drop back. Here's Belzile, and it pops off into. Mark Johnstone picks it up, centers it, and knocked away. Fighting for this one. The effort here. Quality saves on some rushes by the Marlies. One earlier by Nylander and that one by Johnstone. Here's Waugh coming back in. Not on in Charlotte right now. 9-0. They are beating the Hartford Wolfpack. That's a tough ass. The line, and a shot from Jackeye goes nowhere. Blocked by Henry Thrun. Reinbacher to the far side. Lifted down toward the goal. Loose out. Grew on a bit of a dash here and across the line. He looks back to see if there wasn't an infraction there as far as a slash was concerned. But didn't get it. Hildeby tracked that down, but the shot never came. Michar back up high. A little jump in the step here from Laval, but that one is up. And up it comes to Nylander. Over the line. Vallis forces his way to the puck. Out front he comes. Intercepts. Drops it back for Waugh at the goal. Ever so close. And now rolling back out Waugh again. Here Johnson as well. Johnstone not on this line because he's in the penalty box. And they race back into the Toronto zone. Little tip back middle. The puck finds its way to Michael Pezzetta. Backhanded in. Johnstone getting some fresh away. Puck pops loose. And Sean Farrell goes cross ice, looking to get it down toward the goal. Pushed over to the boards. Chase this one back up high. Michar down toward the goal. Lets it up and moves it straight back. Heavy pressure from the Laval Rocket as that one is sent down. Shaw plays it along and lifted out and high through the middle. It bounced in front of Turberg. He sensed that one coming. It was like he was going down toward the goal. Dauphin. Benning kicks it to his forehand. Up and out it goes. Vallis got a face full there. They begin the journey. Dropping it back. Zeta will walk it across the line. Gets caught up in some boots and back out through the middle it comes. Johnstone trying as they work their way up the right side. Beck drifting along the blue way down the ice.
2 minutes for tripping down the valley, 2:23.
Reinbacher with speed across the line. Played back up high. Davidson gets in close. Big shot. Tries to pick up that one. Shakes itself loose. Shaw chases it. And along the boards it goes. As the Laval Rocket have found themselves back into put it out at the blue line and does. Well, sometimes the karma of things works itself out. It doesn't always happen in the same game, but that one perhaps did. As they find it back in on goal, tipped up, scores. Belzile from Reinbacher. They came into this third period playing like a different hockey team. After that, he was not up to what they wanted to do against this Laval team, and this was going to may fit in this same category depending on how this out hockey league in this third period. Quillen working his way. Pezzetta backhands it in. Marlies needing one here to tie it up with 6.5 penalties, and gets a lot of opportunities shorthanded as well. They've had 2 this afternoon, and they're going to send this one back out. Last minute of play here in the third period. Tied at 3. Laval and Toronto. To the near side, he's just eyeing up Nylander, who's doing some work against the boards here, but finally Reinbacher is able to convince that puck to move back. Play there from Luke Hames. Nylander recovers it and then just could not get that one back to safety. That's